Hello, welcome. We're gonna get started right away. It's quite chaotic here at the farm today. Beautiful Saturday morning, a little chilly out, and there's a lot of dogs. You can't see them all, but I got a lot of dogs here, all bugging me for some attention. So we'll see how well this goes this morning, this session. Wasn't even allowed to sit down and finish my coffee because they've been on top of me. Itty Bitty, if you've been watching my videos, Bitty, this is Bitty's mom. Hello. You are dirty. Yes, I love you too. He was eating my pants and I got, see, didn't even make it. Didn't even make it without dirt on myself. And I knew I was dangerous because I was wearing these pants again. So, you know. Okay, everybody out of here. Everybody. I love you all. You're great dogs. Go. Okay, over here. Go, Clubby. Go. 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 Okay, go. Go see Bitty. Where's Bitty? Go find Bitty. They're distracted for like 2 seconds, so. 2 seconds is all I get. That's all I get. 2 seconds. But on that note, we will definitely, let's get started. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. And we're gonna get ourselves settled and hopefully Clubby. Okay, Clubby. I know you want some love. She's a big baby. All she does all night is wander around the farm, barking at the coyotes and all the animals, keeping them away. So she works hard all night. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Okay, can I get started? Maybe I can. You might get a big tail bum as we do these today. So as we get started each time, we're going to work on our breath and our intention. So let's start with our intention this morning. Now, getting yourself your chair, getting set up, we'll backtrack a little bit, make sure we got everything. All you're going to need for the practice this morning, besides some new clothes after watching me. Thank you, Clubby. Oh yes, I love you too. Have a chair without handles. So we want a nice solid chair without any handles. This is gonna go over well. Get down. Oh, Clubby. Okay, you gotta get down. I love you, but you're such a big dog. Move over. Okay, sit down next. Stay down. Stay. I know she's jealous because of the other dogs. Okay, so you've got your chair. Everybody's got their chair. This might just be a dog session. We may just work around the dogs. And then there's Teddy barking, and I'm sure if you've watched any of my videos, that's all he likes to do. And yes, okay, there we go. So let's get ourselves in our intention. So we're sitting tall. Get some space between the back of the chair and your torso. We want to get elongated. So imagine that someone is pulling us right from the top of our head. Let's bring our shoulders up towards our ears, roll them down the back, letting them go. And then from here, let's take a moment, let's close our eyes as we take a deep, full breath in. Let's feel the breath completely expand through our body, through the front, the side, the back, taking a beautiful deep breath in, and all the distractions, just letting them go. And then as we exhale, let's make that exhale long and soothing. Teddy, that's enough. Long and soothing. And we're gonna get back to this. Okay, everybody out. Go. Let's go eat. Don't eat. You got your food over here. Come on. Let's go. Oh, go get some food. Go get dinner. Come on. Go find Betty. Go. No. Stay. No. Oh, okay. Okay, Teddy. Another deep breath in. Okay, that's enough, dude. You were so dirty. They were out this morning playing and got muddy, as you can see. And now everything around me is completely muddy. Okay, let's set the intention as we take that next deep breath in. And then there's Bitty, my dance. It is going to be one of those days. As we come into we're coming into solstice, the fall solstice. And I think it's just hilariousness of like, it doesn't matter what you have planned. Chaos is going to ensue. And there's too many dogs where I'm at. OMG, okay. Another deep breath in. Let's get ourselves centered this morning. That beautiful deep breath in. Feel the lungs expand. And then as we exhale, let that breath be long and long and slow as we let the breath gently go. Okay. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, it's a good thing that I didn't want clean clothes. Okay, that's not. Okay, Clubby, sit nice, Clubby. No, you guys. No, everybody is jealous and wants my attention this morning. I'm obviously super popular. So as we take another deep breath in, getting settled, we just feel the breath expand through the torso, and then we let the breath go through the nose. Just letting go of the distractions. Another deep breath in. Releasing, letting go of the puppies eating my pants, and the puppies making noise. One more beautiful deep breath in. And as we let this breath go, let's set our intention for today and this weekend. What is it that we want to create? Is it peace, abundance, connection? Whatever it is, let's bring it into our mind's eye. That first thing that comes up for what we want to create, just let it come into your mind's eye. Start to imagine it yourself, doing it and living it. So if it's peaceful, what does it look like to see yourself at peace? So let's take a moment to visualize ourselves living our intention statement in this moment. So if it's abundant, what does it look like when we're abundant? So see it in your mind's eye, all the details. Start to picture yourself, whether it's peace, abundant, connected, good relationships. And we're imagining seeing ourselves completely in that alignment. What do we see? Who are we with? Are we by ourselves? Where are we? This is a great practice just to let the imagination run wild. Imagining and intending that we are creating whatever it is that we are going for today. The peace, the abundance. And then we let that all slowly go in the exhale. Let's make it into a positive gratitude phrase. So in our mind's eye, again, our eyes can be closed. We're going to see the words, I am grateful for my abundance, or whatever it is. I am grateful for my peace. I'm grateful for my connection to the divine, to God, to whatever it is. I am grateful. Let's see those words come across our mind's eye. Let's see it 2 more times. It starts from the left and goes over to the right. I am grateful. I am grateful. Let's take one more deep breath, seeing those words come across our mind's eye one final time. I am grateful. And then we let that go. So that is our intention. And as we go through and do these few stretches today, we'll bring it back a few times as we go through our practice. But before we get started, you can start to open the eyes, just bringing yourself back into the room. Let's find out what our message is from our divine guides. Since there's so much puppiness going on, it'll be interesting to see what our message is. I'm pulling from the Wisdom of Oracle, and I thought I'd pull for, again, we're in the solstice. We're coming into the fall solstice. And, it's a very interesting, energetic time. We just had that lunar full moon with the lunar eclipse and all that. There's so much going on. And clearly there's a lot going on. My feet are being eaten by shark teeth. And it's all good. And then let's go. So what is our message for this beautiful, auspicious time from our divine guides? Time to go. That is our message. Our message is time to go. So this one's really, for how I interpret this, thank you for helping me, Biddy, get up. I'll show you guys the card here. So how I interpret this, the time to go, is this is the time to make the steps to where we want to head to. And it's a very, it's time to let go of the things that we don't need, just to really focus on that connection, that spiritual connection, your mental well-being. It is time to go in the direction that we are being called to do. And I'll just go through and quickly give the summary of that one. Shark teeth. The essential meaning, endings, completion, walking away from something else because there's nothing else to learn or experience. So it's time to go in that new direction. And that's really what it is. We're ending one journey and we're going to start a new one. And it's time to let go of those old ways of being. So as we go through the practice, not only keeping our intention of what we want to create, but also the idea that it is time to let go of these old things that are no longer assisting us and serving us. Time to let go. So maybe think about what might have come up when you think about time to go. Is there anything that comes up right into your mind's eye of something right off the bat that it's time to let go of, time to let release and just allow it to flow away? And if it is, just let it come in, notice what it is, and be appreciative that you know that it's time to let it go. And I see I've got a few comments here of the chaos. Oh, yes, they're Great Pyrenees. Thank you. Oh, hello from Brazil. Aw, thank you so much. And then I've got, oh, well, thank you, Iron Bunber. I apologize if I said that wrong. Thank you so much. So, we've got our attention. We've got noisy dogs. Let's get some stretching. So let's sit up tall again, making sure we still have that space between the back of the chair and our torso. We're gonna bring those shoulders up towards the ears and then just roll them down the spine, letting them go. Let's take another deep breath in, bringing those shoulders up towards the ears and roll them back, letting them gently go. That's all he wanted. He wanted to eat my feet so he could sit on my lap, because that's helpful, right? Okay, so let's get into the point of deciding we're letting go. So as we come in with the breath, we're bringing in the new and the clear and the new that we meet. And then as we exhale, we're going to let go of everything that it's time to let go of. And we'll bring those arms overhead. Let's do that 2 more times. Another deep breath in, bringing in the new, bringing in the change, the change, and letting go of exhale, those things that we don't need. Teddy, you are loud. We all hear you. One more breath and bringing those arms overhead. And this time, as we exhale and bring those hands to our center, we're going to add a twist. So let's twist to the right this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. So the thumbs are pointing to your chest. We're going to start to twist over to the left. Keep those seated bones grounded. So the shoulder. Then we're going to use those core muscles as we inhale, coming back through center. And gently release. Biddy, please leave my camera. He's trying to get my coffee. Another deep breath in, bringing in all the new. And then as we exhale, letting go of those things that we don't need. Even if they're unconscious, conscious and unconscious thoughts we don't need. Inhaling back through center. Let's bring those arms overhead once again. Really feel and intend that you're bringing in all that new, all the beauty that is coming, that it hasn't quite set in this reality yet. And as we exhale, we're releasing our attachments to the old. And that's going to be difficult to do because we've been trained in the old. One more time, another beautiful deep breath in. We're really focusing on the breath this morning. And then as we exhale, letting that go. And then we just notice after those few breaths, hopefully we're starting to feel a little relaxed, minus the noisy dogs that are just everywhere, but wanting attention because everyone's attention needed. But let's continue. We want to open up. We're going to do some more through the sides. We're going to bring our right hand down by our hips. OMG. Right by our hips. And then that left arm, let's extend it towards the sky. Deep breath in. And we're going to start to lean over to the left. Keep those seated bones grounded. We don't want to fall out of the chair. Deep breath in. Use those core muscles. We come back through center and gently release. Let that hand come down. You can grab the chair. We'll bring that right arm towards the sky, lengthening. Feel that beautiful elongation through the spine. And then as we exhale, reaching over to the left. Another beautiful deep breath in. Feel the expansion, opening, letting in the new air. And then as we exhale, letting go of what we don't need, coming back through center and releasing. We'll do that one more time each side. Grabbing the chair with the right hand, let that left arm extend, keeping those seated bones on the chair. Let ourselves start to lean over to the right. Again, breathing in that new. It's time to let go, breathing in all that newness. And then as we exhale, use those core muscles, or imagine we're using those to come back as we let go of all that we don't need anymore, releasing. Awesome. Now let's continue. We're going to work a little bit of core by taking some steps. So I've got my shoes on. I'm going to take them off. Put them aside, making sure we have some flat ground under our feet. Knees are over the ankles, still sitting tall with some space behind us between the back of the chair and our torso. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our arms to the sky. We're gonna take one leg up, and then we're gonna bring them down at the same time. We're gonna do the other side. So then we're gonna go with the left leg up, the arms extend to the sky, deep breath in. We're avoiding falling backwards, so we wanna avoid falling backwards, keeping that strong core. And I'm gonna lose my shoes. And then as we exhale, letting that go down. Let's do that again. Inhale, reaching up with that right knee. Now while we're here, we're lengthening. We've got that beautiful strong core. Let's point our toes to the floor, and then towards the shin, and then towards the floor, and then towards the shin. Deep breath in and exhale, let that come down. Let's do that on the other side. Left knee up, arms to the sky. Imagine our fingers being pulled to the heavens. Strong core, deep breath in. And then toes to the floor, toes to the shin. Toes to the floor, toes to the shin. And toes to the floor. We'll bring it down. And I'm losing my shoe as we let that go. Do you have to destroy my shoes too? Oh my goodness. You are such a little fluffy bird. Okay, you gotta love puppies. And they're sharp teeth and sharp teeth everything. Okay. Let's continue. Let's go back to the upper body. So we're gonna give ourselves a nice morning hug, afternoon hug, evening hug for you. And I'm gonna hug this little bitty at the same time. Okay, you ready? Let's hug. So bring out our paws straight out. We're gonna bring our left arm over our right and give ourselves a hug. So left arm over the right and give ourselves a hug. Start to walk those hands towards our back. Towards our back. So you sit right there, jumping. And we're still standing with our hug, or sitting tall. Sitting tall with our hug. Deep breath in. You're gonna jump off, dude. Follow that breath. And then as we exhale, gently let it go. We'll see, I told you were gonna fall off. Next side, let's bring that right arm under the left, giving ourselves a hug. Walk those fingers back as far as we can. We're trying to get those elbows stacked. Feeling that breath go into the upper back. So you can close those eyes as we inhale and bring the breath into the upper back, into the shoulders. And then as we exhale, maybe imagine we can walk those fingers a little bit further. That's it, one last time here. And as we exhale, let that go. Take a moment, shake it out. Move the puppy that is eating the inside of your legs. Give him some love. Give him some love. Okay, so let's continue. Let's come to our forward fold to do a couple of our sun salutations with our chair this morning. So taking that deep breath in, we're gonna reach the arms overhead, breathing that new, letting go of the old. As we exhale and let those arms go forward, coming towards the ground. Let everything be heavy, let the hands be heavy, reaching to the floor, maybe petting your puppy if there's a puppy biting your feet. Let's take a few deep breaths. So since we're in this forward fold, we're gonna breathe into the back. So we're gonna take that deep breath in, coming up slightly. As we exhale, maybe imagine we can forward fold or go that little bit deeper. Another deep in, coming out. We'll bring our hands onto our shins. And then as we exhale, letting ourselves go forward. One last deep breath here in this forward fold. We flip over the doggy, give the doggy some belly rubs as we let ourselves forward fold. Now, to give ourselves a little challenge, we're gonna activate the core, bring our arms out to a T, and we're gonna keep the chin tucked as we slowly come back up through seated. Reach the arms overhead, and then let the hands come on to the thighs. Let's do a couple of cat and cows to get the spine warmed up. Inhale, open through the front of the body. Breathing in all that newness, all the change, all the new things that are coming in. And then as we exhale, okay with letting go of old systems, old ways of being. Time to let it go, moving on through this journey. Another deep breath in, really exaggerate, bringing your chest forward. Imagine the top of the head and the tailbone can touch behind us. And then as we exhale, rounding the spine, releasing. One more cat and cow like this. Deep breath in, really exaggerate that those shoulder blades can touch and the top of the head and the tailbone can touch. So we've got that beautiful stretch into the belly and letting that go, releasing. Coming back up through, let's make our way to standing. So we're going to cross our arms. So just however feels appropriate, we're going to ground those feet. Now, depending on how you are and how stable you are, you don't have to get out of the chair, but I'm going to encourage you to use your legs and see if you can get back to standing unassisted. So we're going to ground those feet, start to bring the weight forward as my shoe walks away. And we're going to ground those feet, bringing the glutes up off the chair. Deep breath in, and then we're going to bring those seated bones back as we gently come back to seated without using our hands. Let the knees be right over the heels, and back down. He's carrying my shoe around, taunting me. I'm being taunted. Give me back my shoe. Give me back my shoe. Okay, let's do that again. This time, if you want to change it up, again, stay in the chair. You're welcome to stay in the chair. Okay, Teddy, that's enough. And just imagine, because when we've talked about this before, you just imagine that you're doing the same thing. And then we can we're gonna make it to standing, okay? Let's bring those arms out, bring those feet, make sure they're grounded, use those core muscles, feel the legs nice and strong as we come to standing, and reach those arms overhead. They'll bring those back down to side, coming back, bring those seated bones back, as we slowly make our way back to the chair and back to seated. Perfect. Let's that one last time. This time we're gonna bring our arms out like we're kind of a zombie, and we're gonna repeat. So again, ground those feet, make sure they're nice and strong, into the ground, and only if you're comfortable, start to let the glutes up off of the chair as we come to standing. Release, perfect. Since we're standing, let's do a couple of balance poses for today before we continue on with our day. As I'm losing shoes and got dogs everywhere. Okay. So what we're going to do is come behind the chair. So use your chair to stabilize. And we're going to come into our tree pose with the chair. Oh my God. Seriously. Maybe I can get this stuck somewhere. And then that'll take a little bit. Okay. Okay, Biddy. I'm going to use you to balance. Okay, let's ground our feet. Hips are forward. So hips can be facing towards the chair. We're grounding our feet. We're going to start with our right foot. So if we've got the chair on the side, you can have it on the right side if you want, or it's just in front of you. Hands there for balance and support. Ground that right foot. Let that left foot start to come up. If this is enough, having the foot hover, that's wonderful. Stay right here with the balance. Just find non-moving spot to gaze at. If you want to go into your tree, we're going to start with the first level. Your foot is on the inside of the ankle, inside of the shin. Avoid putting pressure on the knee. You can also have it on the inside of the thigh as well. Keeping ourselves sturdy, hips are forward. Now, if you don't use the chair, you can start to bring the arms towards the sky or keep that hand on the chair. Take another deep breath in. Let's bring in our intention. What are we creating? I am grateful for my connection to the divine. I am grateful. So take one more breath in. And then as we exhale, bring that knee forward. And if it's still hovering, gently bring it down to the floor. Perfect. So we're going to do that on the other side. So again, if you want, you can just switch your chair around. Or if your hips are forward towards it, stay there. Let's ground that left foot. Just let that right foot start to come up again. This is enough for your balance today. Stay right here. And then if you want to go higher, we're going to adjust it into our tree. So the bottom of the foot is you. Looks off hinge. Really, they're kind of insane, my dogs. And then let's come into our breath again. Let's bring in what we're creating. I am grateful for all these happy distractions. What else would I have to do if I didn't have dogs to distract me? I'd be bored, right? It'd be too easy to do this class. It'd be too easy without dog distractions. Let's take one more. And gently bring that leg forward. Floor. Take a moment, shake that out. And I can't throw it when it's all the way over there. Oh, that's just crazy. Okay, so we did a little bit of balancing. While we're standing, we're going to use that chair to stretch out our shoulders and our back before we come into our final pose here. So what you're going to do, you have the chair in front of you. I want you to put your hands on the chair. You're going to start to walk back. So we're making ourselves at 9 degrees. One second. I tricked them. Lengthen those arms, stick that bum out so you can bend those knees, come out, lengthen the arms, let the head drop between, the beautiful stretch into the upper body, gazing towards the floor. So this is a great one to get into the shoulders and into the upper back. Let's take another deep breath here. And exhale, let that go. One last breath, and then we're going to start to slowly walk our feet back towards the chair. And coming into standing. Perfect. Let's come back to the chair. We've definitely done our 15 minutes of stretches, started to put a little bit of intention. Let's come back to our breath to finish up and just kind of seal in our intentions for today. So close those eyes, let the hands come onto the thighs or wherever they need to go. Close those eyes, take that deep breath in once again. Let's breathe in our intention. I am grateful for spending a few moments to get a little bit of movement this morning, afternoon, evening. And then as we exhale, we let it all gently go. Let's see our I am grateful 2 more times. Inhaling it, bringing in that new, and imagining as we let go of the I am grateful statement, anything that's not of that highest energy that's going to assist us in creating it is being released. Letting go of intolerance and any stagnant energies. One more deep breath in, bringing in that intention. I am grateful for all my distractions, because if I didn't have them, I'd be bored. And letting go of annoyances, those things that may not be for our highest good. And as we let that go, let's see in our mind's eye, let's see ourselves again, just for a brief moment, imagining ourselves living in our grateful statement. So whatever our grateful statement was that we set, if it's grateful for the divine, if it's grateful for abundance, and imagine ourselves living that right now. See as much of that detail as you can in your mind's eye. What do you look like when you're in peak physical condition? When you're grateful for your health? What do you look like when you're abundant? See it in your mind's eye. And then maybe imagine just sending your heart energy, that love, that compassion, and surrounding yourself with it. And truly feeling that gratitude. As the guide said, it is time to let go of those old things that no longer serve us and make room for the new. Come into this new time, into the fall solstice, in this great period of awakening. Let's take one more breath, and then we can let go of that imagery if you're still holding on to it. And remember, maybe set during this weekend or for today, every few hours, just a reminder to come back and go back to your gratitude statement. When you're in the attitude of gratitude, you can't be stressed, you can't be anxious. It brings that vibration up, and that is really what we need, is more of that higher vibration as we go forward. So thank you for your patience and all the dog chaos. I appreciate you watching this even with all the chaos that has ensued. Obviously, they're attention starved this morning, and no one pays enough attention to all the puppies that are here. Actually, I really got up and started moving to get to do this and didn't give them enough puppy love. So I'm learning my lesson. They must get ample puppy blood. Mud because he's muddy. Because it's here. So I hope you enjoy your day. Hey, shh, 1 second. Come here. Come here. Just 1 second, okay? I know you're just so stressed out. You just want to play. I will go live with the puppies later this afternoon, so watch for that if you want to see all of Biddy's videos. That Teddy likes to play with the little boys. The little boys, that sounds bad. The little puppy boys, they all play so well. And Teddy's not really that old. He's only 1.5 years, so he likes them a lot. So I'll bring that out so you can see them again today and check in on them. They just keep getting bigger and bigger. We got 4 left for adoption if you are interested. Other than that, have a beautiful Saturday. And if I can get this working, I will do this tomorrow. Hopefully less chaotic dogs, because this one's a little off hinge. She's a little crazy. It's the golden doodle in him. I'm a golden noodle. Oh, I know. I gotta go give the puppies lots of love before I get on with my day. So you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. And see you at the last comments. Not that piece. Not the poop, sorry. Oh, that's okay. I like the poop icon. It's cute. And I do not speak Portugal, unfortunately. I'm born, raised Canadian, that only knows English. Anyways, have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me. And Teddy says thank you in his obnoxiousness. Right, Teddy? Now that it's on you, you're going to say nothing, of course. Okay, have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully with a little bit less chaos. But it's a good day. A little bit of chaos, right? It'd be boring without it. Bye.